Satisfaction, pleasure, and strength.
Happy New Day, y'all. It's 11:11. Let's get it. Yes. I gotta let this song play though. Cashapp. What I see. Come on, sing with them, y'all. The words on the screen. Sing it with your heart. Your soul. I had just got tingles. Hey, I am what I see. I have what I wanna know. I understand. Come on. I can. I say. I am. I am the tree. I am the flower. I am the bee. Woo! Woo! I accept love and also I give. Yes. I am mighty. Yes. I am silent and I shine like monumental. And I teach. I am the sand and I am the beach. I am peace and I am power. I am tower. Listen. I am mother, I am child. I am me, I am you. I am God, and God is you. Come on now. What I want to know, I understand. Big message, big message. I am. Come on, y'all. If it don't affirm me, don't give it to me. I don't want to hear it. If it's not affirming the essence of me, my divinity, my power, my strength, my life, my blessings, my divinity, I don't want it. Turn it off. I mean, some phases of my life it be like that, you know. I could get down with some other music other times. It's all good. But sometimes, if it don't affirm me, I don't want it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to watch it. I don't want to listen to it. I don't want to be around it. I don't want it. Sometimes it be like that. Am I the only one? Okay, now. I know I'm not the only one. You got to protect your energy. You got to do that. You can't be mad at folks. Some people asking what's the name of that song. That song is beautiful. It's I Am featuring India.Arie by Beautiful Chorus. One of my favorite groups, Beautiful Chorus. Let me put the link. I'll put the link in the chat room in case you want to vibe out to it. But listen, you are responsible of your energy. And I'm talking about the energy with the E. Hold on. I didn't mean to play it back. The energy that start with the E and the energy that starts with the I. You are responsible for protecting it, developing it, strengthening it. This is our job as co-creators. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. We are capable. We have the power to do so, but we have to just remember, we always have to remember to stay on our job. Protect your energy. And I'm emphasizing that because Beautiful Chorus and people like Lundrell and the Sister Tony, I forget, I can never remember her name, but Tony, I need to stop saying that so that I can remember her name. But the sister Tony, who has the affirmation music, you know, all of those different things, they came in my life at a time where I needed to protect my energy, build my energy, strengthen my energy, and oh my, you know. So Beautiful Chorus is one artist that I have on my playlist. Lundrell is another artist. The sister Tony is another artist. And then if you go on Google Play or YouTube Play and you put them in there and hit radio, they'll introduce you to a whole world of affirmation music. I think is what the genre is that they're calling it, like affirmation music. Let that affirmation music, and look, ain't no affirmation music like gospel music now. Come on, somebody. Especially when you know when you know the word, when you know how to read the word. So now them words that they saying mean something to you. And they make a little bit more sense. They hit a little deeper because you understand the word. Shout out to OU Ministries. That's what we do at OU Ministries. We take all the words of the Most High from the Bible for the most part, but also from the Quran, from wherever we get them from. And we decode them because in the word is power, is knowledge, is understanding. And so giving thanks, because now after studying metaphysics, now when I listen to gospel, oh, it hit a little different now. It hit so different now. And it's amazing. You know, when I sit in churches under the word, when a preacher coming with a word, it hit different now because now I understand how to read the word, you know. So I'll say now before we get started, if you don't know, OU Ministries is a ministry that teaches. It is an educational ministry. It's a motivational, inspiring, fun, entertaining, all that beautiful stuff. And it's also extremely educational because it is up to us to get to know thyself. We have to get to know ourselves. And that takes a level of study and learning, you know, understanding. And a lot of that getting to know yourself is getting to know God. And one of the ways you can get to know God is getting to know the word, because a lot of the understanding about God, about spirit, about this life as a divine being is, I want to say hidden in the word. But you got to know how to read it. So that's one of the things that OU Ministries definitely focuses on, is helping us to be able to decode the wisdom that has been left for us to decode. Ashe? Shout out to OU Ministries who are tuned in right now. Shout out to everybody else. Shout out to familiar faces. And welcome to anyone who is new here. Welcome, welcome. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into it for the day, for our meditation for today. We give thanks for this moment of time to come together as like minds, to just pause, take a moment, and raise our consciousness towards divinity, remembering what we are, remembering God, remembering that we are divine beings, and giving thanks for the privileges that come with. It comes with divine guidance, divine protection, divine providence, and we give thanks. We give thanks. We speak that we will continue to walk with a light heart and with a courageous, bold, brazenly bold spirit, walking in our glory, walking in our inheritance, bravely. And we give thanks for that bravery that is given to us from our roots that are planted in faith. Giving thanks for our faith as well. May it continue to grow. May we continue to be able to see God in so many ways in our lives easily. May we be able to hear God easily, see God easily. May we be able to listen to spirit and obey spirit and rest assured when it's time for us to rest. We give thanks. We give thanks. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Oh, amen. Amen, 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 amen. Y'all, I was just reflecting over in my devotion time this morning. I was just reflecting over this season, you know, these seasons, last season, spring and summertime, and all of the things that has been unfolded in my life during these seasons. And I just said, and I asked myself, what have you learned? What have you learned during these seasons? And I wrote down these words. I said, above all things I've learned, seek, listen, obey, rest, and repeat. You know, that's just what it is. Seek, listen, seek what? Seek guidance, obey that guidance. And I always like to throw in there, sometimes there's guidance is for you to sit down somewhere, okay? But sometimes the guidance tell you to move. But seek the guidance, listen, obey. Obey is different than listening, you know? You can listen all you want to, but is you gonna obey it? Or you gonna come up, you gonna let that ego come up immediately. Sometimes that ego come and snuff it out. Like, oh no, you can't do that. No, obey. Rest. I think one of the biggest things that I have been able to refine in these last couple seasons for me is rest. And I'm not just talking about sleep. I'm talking about bag up, bag off. You did what you did. Now let God work. You know, it's like that phase of planting those seeds, and now you just got to give it time to cultivate. You know, rest assured. I've had to refine that because what I was thinking was rest. I still wasn't rested like I was supposed to. I had to really dig into what Sabbath is. I really did a deep dive into Sabbath. It really gratefully, it brought me to, you know, really deep diving into the book of Genesis, which I'm developing a course right now that I'm excited to be developing. It's good stuff, good stuff. But that Sabbath, really digging into the spiritual importance, the essential nature of what the Bible calls Sabbath. And that is really like letting God do what God does, you know? And I think we take it lightly when we get in the way of God. I'm saying it in these words, but you know, this is just how I'm saying it. But I think we take it lightly that we being mad disrespectful. Like, you being real disrespectful right now. I need for you to please move out of the way. Like, what is happening? You know? Like, sis, bruh, I got this. Like, this is already done. You in the way. All this you think you doing, you are not doing anything. That's okay. Give thanks. As my people would say, you know, thank God that God is merciful. Thank God for God's mercy, because God don't treat me like I treat him. I've heard people say it like that. God don't treat me like I treat him, you know. And y'all know I'm using the word him and all that kind of stuff, but you know how I vibe now. I'm just using what's comfortable for me, but I ain't talking about no man, no person, I'm not talking about that. You know, it's an essence, it's a principle, it's a vibration, it is a reality, it is a truth, you know. I'm talking about the essence of life is what I'm talking about. We can call it him, her, whatever you want to call it. Okay. But the reality is, as some people would say, life take care of itself. And so when we're called to do our job as co-creators, jump in that thing, do your job, and back up and rest. Okay? Let it go. Let God work. Stop stirring that. You know, it's like God done said, I'm going to turn the water into wine. Now just bring me the vessel. Good God Almighty. You know, it's like, you sure you're going to be able to do it? Do you think I need to be water? Maybe I need to bring you milk. Maybe I need to do what I asked you to do and go get that vessel and put it in water. Do you think we need a new vessel? Maybe it need to be a new vessel. Maybe y'all know I'm a church girl. Y'all know the story I'm talking about. They at the wedding, the wine done ran out. Mary panicking, Mary coming up there to, oh Jesus, we done ran out of wine. He like, ma'am, I got this. I know when it's time for the wine, I got it, and I know what to do. Get behind me. You know what, woman, what do I have to do with you? Girl, you don't back up. That's us, you know, when God got it. And we impatient. Well, you sure? Oh my God. You know, trying to tell God how to do it. You know, it's like, no, wait a minute. Hold on. God would tell you what to do. And when God ready, you be the servant of the Almighty. Jesus went to the servant and said, go get the vessels and fill it up with water. Give thanks. The servants obeyed without asking any questions. But they could have. Water. He asking for water. We had a wedding. This man trying to bring us water. Nah, we need wine. What you talking about? Whoa, This man talking about go get some water, y'all. Did y'all hear that? Nah, they ain't ask no questions. And that's okay. Let me go get this water. Turn it into wine, just abundant amount. We ain't gonna just have it for the wedding. We gonna have it for a few months. Okay, so let us celebrate. That's how God work in your life. I ain't gonna just work this out. I'm about to work it all out. Because when I give, I am the giver of abundance. I give in abundance, just as how I give. I give thanks for the Almighty. Woo, give thanks. You should always have gratitude on your tongue, y'all. And I ain't talking about things that God has done for me. God has done a lot. My life come with a lot of blessings. I am blessed and highly favored. Give thanks. I give thanks for it. I give thanks for the essence of God, the reality of God. What God really is. Okay. That's why I'm pretty adamant about really talking about what is God, y'all. Let's move away from the misconceptions, the miseducation, let's move away from all of that, thinking God is a person, God up in the sky with pearly gates. God is a man who walked the land. What? I'm not here to argue about it. And if God came in a man and Jesus and whoever God came at, okay, great. I'm talking about the essence of it, though. I'm not talking about the history of it. I don't feel like that's what we need to be focused on. We need to be focused on the reality of God. How it might have showed up, I feel like God show up in everything. So what we want to worship the bee, we can worship the bee, we can worship the tree, we can worship the moon, what you want to worship it. God got a Bible, a story, and everything. We could write a Bible by observing the tree Bible. Somebody might have done it already. I think I have seen like a card deck on just the trees. Come on now, let's be real. We can learn it from the gemstones, which I'm about to pull a card from. We can learn it from the plants. We can learn it from, that's why you go in the tarot card deck area. You can see it. They can do a tarot card deck with anything. That's God. That is God. That's why the animals can teach you something. The plants can teach you. The rosemary, the rose, the caterpillar, the peacock, the bamboo tree, and the oak tree, and the maple tree. Yeah, okay, let's keep going. Okay, ooh, I'm fire. Let me calm down. Pit started to sweat. Calm down, sis. Woo, Lord. Oh, my. I understand now my people in church now. I used to be like, Lord, they going, look at them, they dramatic, look at all of them. Now I understand. I'll be that one. I'll be the auntie running around the church. Getting kicked out. Because when I think about the goodness, I mean, come on, y'all. This is what we here for. I'm here. I'm going to meditate. We're going to meditate. But we got to start with giving thanks and getting the word. When you give thanks, and I'm going to go ahead and pull this card before I go on and on forever. But when you put yourself in a position of gratitude, God talk to you. You want to know how God can talk to you more? You can start hearing the voice of the Almighty more. Get in a space of deep gratitude. Let it take over you. Give over to gratitude more often. And God will speak to you more often. That's understandable. If you get in a space of deep gratitude, because when you get in the space of deep gratitude, you're now starting to commune with God. You're now starting to really connect with the essence of God, the energy of God, the vibration of God, the voice of God. It's a frequency. The voice of God is a frequency. I'll be daring enough to say that. The voice of God is a frequency. When you tap into that frequency, you start to hear the voice of God. And I'm saying hear the voice of God because y'all, I speak English. I wish I had another language that I speak, but I speak English. So, that's the way I can say it in English. That's the best way I can say it. The voice of God, speaking the voice. I'm sorry, y'all. All of my devices are connected to each other. Let me like, why are all of y'all connected to each other? But when God speak to you in the way that I'm saying it, It's a feeling. It's a divine idea. You ever had a idea pop up and you feel just almost like relief or excitement all over you? That was God talking to you. You ever felt an aha moment or a wow moment or moment? That was God talking to you. You ever had somebody say something or you see something and it make 2 or 3 things click in your mind? That's God talking to you. Okay, so this is what we talking about, the voice of God. This is what we talking about. So when you get in the space of gratitude, what happens is, when you get in a space of gratitude, what happens is, it's this frequency you tap into. And I'm just describing what I have felt on my journey. And it's like, it connects with your heart. And in the metaphysical studies, it says the heart is the center of consciousness. And if you tune into any deeper level meditation instructors, they'll tell you to drop into your heart, because that's where God lives. Go into your heart space. Even if you study the Heart Math Institute's work, a lot of their work is proclaiming that we must learn our heart and drop into our heart space more often, because that is where our healing is. That is where our balance is. That is where our connection to spirit is. So when you are in a space of deep level of gratitude, I mean, like, you're just thinking about the essence of life, the essence of God, and you just look back over your life, or you just look around you, or you just allow your mind to really see and comprehend the amazing nature of life. Oh my, when you get in that space, God can talk to you. God can talk to you, and them ideas come and the answers come, and you just be so grateful. And when God speak to you like that, you better go. You better do what God tell you to do. You better do what God tell you to do. Do it. And don't go. Let me tell you something. This will mess people up a lot of times. You go telling somebody. Just, why did you do that? I know it's exciting. I know it feels good. I know you feel like, man, I got it. I get it. I got it. I done hit goal. Oh. But what happened when you tell people you hit goal, or you struck oil, or you hit the lottery? What happened? What happened? What happened? Okay. They start projecting their journey on you. They don't mean no harm. They don't mean to. It could be your mama, your husband, your wife, your child. It could be any of them. They don't mean to. Forgive them, Father. They know not what they do. They don't mean to. So you got to keep it to yourself sometimes, right? Keep it to yourself. Do what God told you to do. And if you get it, if you really want to tell, do what God tell you to do. God gonna give you a testimony. Oh, for sure. It's gonna be nice, real, real nice. And the beautiful thing is, you didn't let anybody's opinions or their viewpoints or what happened to them and what they think, it didn't cloud the mind, because the mind plays a big role in our demonstration. What we call demonstration or manifestation plays a huge role. And oftentimes when you allow those opinions in, it starts to cloud things up. You start to be double-minded, all this kind of stuff. And like, don't do that. So give yourself space. Ashe, I don't know who that word was for, but that's the word, okay? I'm gonna pull a card from my crystal oracle deck this morning for us. I was inspired to do so. And we're gonna vibe on that, whatever word come from here. And then we're gonna do a meditation, and we're gonna go to close for the day. All right, how y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? I kind of jumped in that thing. How y'all feeling this Sunday? I pray all is well. I pray all is well. Give thanks. So I just wanted to show that for those who may be interested. I don't quite know. Like, I haven't seen it on Amazon. Maybe it's on Amazon. Y'all know I be on Amazon. I think you can find everything, but I haven't seen this in a minute. But I do know Barnes and Noble sell it. That's where I got it from. Barnes and Nobles. A lot of other bookstores sell it too. And most likely Judy Hall's website has it. So Judy Hall is the one that's very much so known for the Crystal Bible. One of the main ones that a lot of people get for the descriptions of the gemstones. And this oracle deck is lovely. I love it because I think I've introduced this to this group or this on this call before, but I love it because the cards are broken up and it gives you kind of like the essential essence of the stone, like the essential understanding, a description, and okay, great, Keisha. Let me give you all my affiliate link. It gives you a self-understanding, something that you can contemplate, do some introspection work, and then it gives you a divination description. It also gives you a healing insight, and it also gives you the frequency of the stone, the chakra it's connected to, the timing, like the astrological connection, as well as the soul path message. So I just think, that was such a great inspiration that this author had, or this creator had, to do each stone with. And I have never seen a breakdown of each stone anywhere, like online or anything. So, and you can learn a lot about gemstones using this deck too. I love stuff like this because it's like it's giving me, it's serving several needs. I can use it during my devotion time to be as an oracle. I can also learn from it. I can also get some guidance from it. So I love it. And at the beginning of the book too, it has a lot of like educational material as well, telling you how to use gemstones. I think it goes into grids. It talks about cosmic vibrations. It's just really good, really nice book. All right, let's pull a card. This one is sticking right on out for us. The Peridot. Peridot is the card that I pulled. Let's see if you all can see that a little bit better. The Peridot. There you go. Let's get into it. Number 14. The Peridot. It says emotional cleansing. Emotional cleansing. Peridot frees the mind from unwelcome, envious thoughts and night terrors. It is transmutative and purifying. Self-understanding. You are deeply emotional and may possessively cling to the past or beat yourself up over mistakes. By nature, jealous, you have dark thoughts. Detoxifying your emotions, learn to forgive and let go. Follow your own life plan without judging yourself or being envious of others. You have the power to go through fiery transmutation and emerge transformed. Divination. Use energy wisely. Recognize how outside influences operate in your life. Develop your own protection. Learn to rely on your own inner guidance. Peridot indicates farewells and disappointment in love. Avoid jealousy. Be assertive without aggression. You have a powerful destiny and great integrity. Money is earned from your talents. Healing insight for Peridot. Envy and jealousy harm you as well as harming others. Okay. The frequency of this stone is earthy to high, the chakra, heart, and solar plexus. The astrological timing, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius. And the soul path message here is emotional purification. Emotional purification. Okay, now. All right. So you all know emotions put things in motion. Emotions put things in motion. And it really one of the key things, if you're dealing with emotional imbalances, or you're one that's your empath, maybe you're highly emotional, maybe you are highly emotional, but you have your reactions in check. So you internalize, or you are highly emotion and your emotions are your reactions are not in check. So you're kind of all over the place. So you end up projecting your emotions on other people. The balance is allowing yourself, not beating yourself up over emotions, and not trying to become an emotionless person. They play a role. Emotions play a role. But first of all, learning what role do emotions play, allow the emotions to play that role and that role only. Then once you have the emotion, allowing yourself to recognize, what am I feeling? And then allowing those feelings to be translated as messages only. They're just messengers. Don't let them put their bags down and move in. Okay? They just messengers. They come in and tap at the door. Boop, boop, boop. Hey, sis. You're feeling like you lost something. Work that out. Hey, sis. You're feeling a little violated. Work it out. Hey, sis. You're feeling a little scared. Work it out. You're supposed to say, okay, give thanks, and let it go on. Not let it move into your heart, move into your gut, move into your womb, move into your, come on, y'all, move into your back, move it. We do it. We do it all the time. So one of the things that I work with clients, I use an emotion wheel. You can find a few online. I use an emotion wheel. I say, listen, get used to this emotion wheel. And once you're feeling something, once your emotions start to kick in, identify the emotion. What am I feeling? Am I feeling sad? Am I feeling fear? Am I feeling anger? Am I feeling frustration? Am I feeling irritation? What am I feeling? And you work on that within yourself. I'll say right now, if you're on the call and you have a hard time working with your emotions, and you do find yourself allowing your emotions to kind of get away from you, or you don't necessarily have a level of governance over your emotions like you want to, I do offer coaching. And a big part of the personal coaching is developing that skill set, especially as sisters. And I can say that because I don't know if I have a brother on the line this morning. I'm sorry if I don't recognize that it is a brother on the line. But since I'm talking to all sisters right now, in my mind, I'm talking to all sisters. Listen, we are beautifully emotional. Oh, baby, such value, such value. But listen, if we don't learn how to thank you. Look at you with that beautiful wheel. Thank you for putting that up. If we don't learn how to, not even govern is not even the best word. If we don't learn how to value our emotions, and as we value them, if we don't learn how to be companions with our emotions, we must learn how to build a relationship with our emotions. Value them. They're there for a reason. We are women, like sisters. We come with a beautiful power that is, it involves emotions, empathy, sensitivity, feminine energy, all of that. And it's a value to this world. Don't let the world make you feel I don't like to hear it. I'm overly emotional. Or, I don't, no, you're not. You are how you are. Some of us, the way we are beautifully made, all the way in our natal chart, is that we feel like that. We feel. Some brothers are like that. It's not just sisters, but a lot of sisters, it's in our charts. You're not overly emotional. You just have to do a level of self-development on how you govern your emotions, or how you relate with your emotions. I like that much better, because I feel like that governing part, people get a little too, I don't know, you do too much. doing too much. You start internalizing stuff and like, oh, let me control myself. No, that's not what I'm saying. The processing is necessary. Okay, so the card says, one of the things we got to be careful of, and it's mentioned it several times in this card, is jealousy. Jealousy that can creep up sometimes. In the Christian faith, I think they call it what? Coveting. When you're coveting, you're looking at other people and going, oh, wow, look what they got. Look at them. I'm 42 years old and I don't have what I want, or I don't, whatever, like, look what they doing, especially with the social media stuff. Okay, you thinking, please, it's not what you think. It's not what you think. It's not what you think. Trust me. But I think that's one of the trickeries or the toxicity of social media, and how this has become a social media nation, driven by social media. I mean, so much. And you got to be careful of that, because you're looking at other people walk. Please, you don't know their whole walk. I'm telling you now. And remember, they walk come with more than them, because the beginning of them was not when they came to this world. Their walk includes their mama walk, the grandmama walk, the ancestors walk. So you don't know people walk just by pictures on their Instagram. And I bear witness, you can build a really nice Instagram by just using a template. So come on now, don't be jealous of nobody. Let God speak to you and show you your walk. Allow yourself to remember your walk, allow your walk to be revealed to you, and you just focus on your walk. Because can't nobody tell you what your walk is. Can't nobody tell you how to walk it. You can give thanks for people who can help you as you navigate, but it's no guidance like the guidance from the Most High for your life, period. And your life, it may not fit the standards of other people's life. But if you go down the road to try to fit the standards or be like other people or look at other people walk, you are inviting, most likely you're going to be inviting some trouble into your life and some struggle, because you're trying to be something other than yourself. Okay, that I Am song that we played before we started, perfect words. Perfect words. Be who you are. Now, I also wanted to emphasize the notion of transmuting and emerging transformed. I love that. It is a must for us to develop the skill of transmutation, because a lot of times our own growth and transformation is slowed down or blocked because we are not transmuting energy. What does transmuting energy look like? We can get super complex and get very energetically scientific on the conversation, but I can give you just one simple example. You're having a conversation with somebody and they don't mean no harm. They don't have no spiritual ethic. They start venting. They start, dumping. I said I was gonna get a t-shirt made that says no dumping zone. No dumping. Ain't no dumping over here. I'm not the right one. Please do not come and dump all of that on me. Please. Please have some spiritual etiquette. Please do not do that to me. I do not like it. But say you're in that situation where people just dump on you, you have to transmute that energy, believe it or not. Some people, you allow people to do that because maybe your personality, they needed somebody to listen to. I don't have that personality. So, God bless you. But, you let them do it. So now afterwards, you may feel drained and you may go lay down so you can get your energy back or whatever, but transmute that energy. Transmute that energy. Learn how to transmute. It's different ways. You can use gemstones. You can use a prayer. You can use the breath. You can use mantras. It's all type of things you can do to transmute energy so that it doesn't seep into your subconscious, because sometimes it does that. It's sneaky. It could seep into your subconscious. And remember, we have a universal mind. Don't forget that. We have a universal consciousness already. And y'all do know the emotional vibration of the universal consciousness, for the most part right now, is very fearful. That's just the Western world. That's for the most part. That's the Western world view. Is very fearful. That's why what manifests out of it is competition and capitalism, because of fear. And so that's the universal consciousness. So you're already having to protect your energy from that universal consciousness having that subconscious effect, because that's real. You wonder why am I feeling like this? Yeah, that's why, you know. And then you have people who have their individual consciousness that's carrying a level of energy. So you do have to transmute, and you can do a daily transmutation of all energies that's not in alignment with your energy. And prayer is a tool for transmutation. Affirmation is a tool for transmutation. Okay, so it's simple ways you can do it. Don't have to be super fancy. Don't get fooled by all of these extra charts and rituals and all this kind of stuff. That's great too. I'm not bashing it, but I'm saying there are simple ways that you can include in your daily walk that transmute imbalanced energy. Ashe? That's a clear word? Okay. Is it a clear word? Is it a clear word? Let me know now, because I'm trying to make sure I'm saying it in just real simple terms. Y'all know how I do. We gonna take the spook out of spirituality here. These some big words, and they got some going, It ain't that difficult. Now, sometimes, I will say, sometimes you may not be able to. In those times, get some support. Just get some support with doing it, okay? Because what you may have to do is kind of talk it through, so somebody who is a professional at working with energy can give you something that you can do. And usually, in my case, when I've coached and we've had to work through some things, some energy that's very stubborn or very hard to get past, we've had to do some kind of a ritual, like something you do from new moon to new moon, or full moon to full moon, or something you do every day, or something you do every Tuesday, or something, something like that. So, and that's helpful, because then you just kind of got to work the energy. You got to kind of like put in that intentionality and work energy. All right. It says use energy wisely. That's another thing that stuck out to me. Use your energy wisely. One of the things that in the song, it said, I am, I am something, I'm gentle, and it spoke of gentleness, and then soft-spokenness. Like, what I really want to say is, in using your energy wisely, it's like, try to reach a relaxed space in your life for the most part. Try to be easy in your life for the most part. Like, calm down. I know we got some fires, and as you see, I'm here most times. But what I have to do throughout the day is breathe. So I'm conscious about my breathing throughout the day. So I'm constantly taking deep breath just to settle me down, because I'm a high energy person. And so, when you do that, when you kind of manage your energy like that, when it's time for you to ramp up the energy a bit, you can. And you can also keep it balanced so that you're not overly, your chakra's not becoming overactive. And then you can also manage it where it's not underactive. So you can step up when you need to, you know what I mean? So that's one of the main things I wanted to say when it came to that point, as it stuck out to me for sure. And then purification. So ways that you can purify your energy is, one, what I talked about at the beginning, gratitude. Gratitude purifies your energy for sure. Gratitude. Of course, it says emotional purification. One of the things that you can do to purify your emotions is introspection work. And so work through those emotions. Use them as messengers, as I mentioned. I do a workshop on how to manage your emotions and how to work through your emotions, and like pinpoint the emotions and then work through them for yourself, taking yourself away from victim mode and allowing yourself to really work through your emotions. So that, because listen, y'all, victimhood is an illusion. Okay, I know you can tell me right now, how you can explain to me why you mad about that thing or that person or whatever. I know, I get it, I got you. the crystal in me, the personhood in me will probably right along with you, like, really? What? You know, but I'm telling you, you're not a victim, okay? It's happening to you for a reason. The feelings are coming as messengers. The situation is a clarifying moment. It's all happening for a reason. So it's best for you to accept it as that and let it go. Learn a lesson, get clear about whatever you need to get clear about, you know, take it for, let it go. You know, that's the best thing for you to do. But sometimes it takes you to, first of all, even know what you're feeling, pinpoint the feeling, and then dig into why you feel that way. And then that's how you can really purify the emotion, where things that used to make you sad or angry or fearful don't make you sad, angry, or fearful anymore, because you've gotten to the root of the trigger and you've purified it with truth. Because at the end of the day, there's nothing to be fearful of. At the end of the day, you lose nothing. So there's nothing to hold on to sadness about. And at the end of the day, you know, there's nothing to be angry about, because everything happens for a reason and everything can be seen as a clarifying moment. Okay. But you do have to get past the emotions. That's not to say, I'm not saying that to say you need to get yourself together if you experience those emotions. They're going to come. They're going to come. It just is what it is. But as you reach for peace, power, and joy constantly, you'll realize that you experience those feelings less and less and less. Because as you are peaceful, powerful, and joyous, you're going to learn things about yourself. You're going to learn things about life. You're going to see life a little bit differently. And so the things that used to make you sad, angry, or scared, it don't make you like that no more. You can accept those things just as they are. Doesn't mean the things are going to change. Doesn't mean the people are going to change. You change. Your perception change. Your vibration and how you receive life changes. Ashe? All right. That's a clear word, I believe. I believe that's a clear word. Give thanks for the paradigm. Give thanks for the word for us to cleanse our emotions, free our mind, you know, allow ourselves to walk this life pure, you know, without the heaviness of holding on to emotions, so that we can be light. We are light beings, meaning we literally are light beings, vibrationally, energetically, but also, you know, we should walk light, shouldn't be walking heavy. So I invite you to, if you're feeling a level of sadness and you can't quite shake it, or you're feeling a level of anger, you know, you really feel violated for whatever reason, maybe some trauma you've dealt with in life, in your childhood, maybe some trauma you're dealing with in your life, your adulthood, whatever, you know, but if you can't shake that anger, you can't shake that fear, you know, maybe fear is kind of leading your life, is keeping, holding you back. You're not, you know, really able to do things you want to do because you can't quite shake that fear. You can't quite lean on your faith. I encourage you. I have several people on the line right now, a little bit more than several people on the line right now who get coaching consistently. And I've seen, you know, they can bear witness to how life-changing it is to get some one-on-one support with working through those things in life. It's invaluable. It's invaluable. Okay. It's nothing that you can even put a price on, because just simple understanding, simple clarification, simple connection in the mind and the heart can change your entire life. With that being said, don't hesitate. Quit hesitating. Book a session. Okay. Quit playing. I'm going to put a link in here for how you can do that. I'm also going to put that link for the card deck in here before we close. So you all just stay tuned as we do the meditation. Relax. I'm going to get those links up for you. By the time we close, both of those links will be up. Okay. If you're interested, both of those links will be up. The link for you to book a one-on-one session with me if you feel like you need to, and the link for you to get the card deck. But let's get into some meditation. The intentions for the meditation this morning is going to be for us to lighten our heart, purify our emotions, and connect with the feeling of peace, power, and or joy. So I'm going to ask you, as we do the meditation today, I want you to make an effort or set an intention, a light intention, Be easy about it. A light intention to tap into either peace, power, or joy. Or you can tap in all of it, But I would like for us to come out of this meditation given over to one or all of them. Because truly that's the emotions that we want to walk with. We want to walk in peace. We want to walk in power. We want to walk in joy, a joyful heart. We should be ones of joyful heart, a peaceful mind, a peaceful spirit, a peaceful heart, and a powerful countenance, a peaceful, powerful countenance, right? Where you don't have to do anything but just stand in your power, stand in your light, and life, attract everything. You attract what you're likened to, and that is peace, power, and joy. So everything that comes into your experience, it just amplifies your peace. It adds to your power. It adds to your joy. Ashe, that's how we want to walk. When we walk heavy-hearted, when we walk busy-minded or stress-minded, when we walk like that, we're attracting more and more and more things that are likened to us. And so, we want to tap into peace, power, and joy. And that's what we're going to set our intentions for our meditations today. So let us move into meditation, and then we're going to get ready to close. Okay. I won't hold you. Find yourself in a comfortable position. You don't have to see me, but do make sure that you can hear me. You can sit up or you can lay down for the meditation, either one. But again, let us set the intention in this moment to tune into peace, power, and or joy. Let us tap into peace, power, and or joy. These are the emotions we want to carry with us in our life. As you begin to settle in, slow the breath down. Beginning to take deep inhales in through the nose. And slowly exhale through the mouth. Allow yourself to relax. Relax. Allow that breath, that inhale to be deep, deep as you can go. And when you're ready, exhale, slow and completely. And relax. Allow your shoulders to relax. Your arms, your hands, relax. Allow your mind to relax, nothing to think about, nothing to ponder, just relax. Continuing to take those deep inhales into the nose. Maybe even holding it for a second. Slowly exhale all the way out. As you continue to inhale, bring the breath to the belly. your sacral chakra, the center of your emotions. Allow your belly to expand, filling the breath up, filling the belly up with breath. Hold that breath for about 2 to 3 seconds, and then slowly release it, cleansing out any imbalanced or stagnant energy, which oftentimes stores in the womb, stores in the sacrum area, stores in the ovaries and the prostate and the intestines. Visualize that area being filled up with that breath. Maybe even fill it up with orange light. Just expanding that area, cleansing that area. Oftentimes we get gut feelings. That's the place where God speaks. Oftentimes when we are feeling emotions, we feel it in our gut. Using that breath to cleanse, expand, renew, rejuvenate, stimulate that sacral chakra. So taking your time, slowing the breath down, relax. Bring the breath to the belly, expand the belly as much as you can. Hold that breath for 2 to 3 seconds or longer if you desire. Then open the mouth. Slowly release the breath. Allow the breath to completely release. If you have something happening in life right now that's bringing you sadness, fear, anger, allow yourself to release it. Release that energy. There's nothing to be fearful of. It is not for us to hold on to things, situations, circumstances in life. When you let go, relax. You can give room to receive the guidance that's needed, to receive the mercy that's needed, to allow the grace that's already at play. As you release all imbalanced emotions, allow your heart and mind and body to feel at peace, totally at peace. Continue to inhale and exhale at your own pace. But feel peace all throughout your body. No tension, no strain, just at peace. As peaceful as the bird that's soaring in the sky. As peaceful as the field of flowers that's moving in the subtle wind. As peaceful as the sunrise and the sunset. Allow your heart, your mind, your body to be at peace. Imagine your breath is the sunrise and the sunset. The blood flow in your body is that field of flowers dancing in the wind. Be at peace. This is our natural state of being. Just as the sun and the moon, the trees, everything in nature, there is nothing to be stressed or worried about. There is nothing to force. Just flow. Life is everything you need, you desire, you seek. It's already so. Be at peace. Within your peace, there's a level of power. Allow your feelings of peace to fill you with power. Feel how powerful being at peace is. Feel how grounded you feel. How graceful you feel. And as you continue to breathe, settle into your poise. The poise that grace creates. Because there is nothing to fear. There is nothing to force or fix or figure out. You can be poised in your power. At peace, you have the power to see and hear. You have the power to obey confidently. Feel power in your heart and mind and body. Allow it to flow through you. Every time you inhale, allow your power to expand. And as you exhale, allow it to fill your body. Maybe as you inhale and exhale, see white, bright light flowing through you and all around you. Now, as you continue to inhale and exhale, give over to joy. Allow yourself to be grateful for your divinity, for your peace, for your power, for your life, for your strength, for your mind. Allow yourself to be grateful for your friends, for your family, for your resources, for your visions, your dreams. Allow that peace and power to bring you to a joyful countenance, a joyful heart. Be grateful, filled with gratitude. Be grateful. Above all things, be grateful for the reality of divinity, the reality of God, the reality of life force energy that never ceases. It's always flowing in and around us, expanding us, growing us, connecting us, covering us, protecting us, guiding us, loving us, strengthening us, empowering us, enlightening us. It never ceases. As we purify our emotions, we allow ourselves to be filled with peace, power, and joy. And we give thanks. As we get ready to close, hold on to your gratitude. Hold on to your peace, your power, and your joy. Take a few last deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth, coming back to the present moment. Maybe wiggle your fingers and toes, give yourself a little stretch. And give thanks. Give thanks. Ashe. We give thanks for our peace. We give thanks for our power. We give thanks for our joy. May it remain with us. May we know it's a part of us. May we not be afraid that it is fleeting. May we accept that it is our natural state of being. May we accept that. Ashe. Be at peace, my friends. Nothing to fear. There is nothing to fear whatsoever. Ashe. Give thanks. Give thanks. As we come back to the present moment, I'm going to read from White Fire and then we'll close on out. Ashe. Give thanks. Beautiful meditation period. Ashe. Give thanks. Give thanks. If you can, let's stay till we close. This has been beautiful as always. Y'all are so dope.
Welcome, joy, satisfaction, pleasure, and strength. Welcome, beauty, presence, time, spirit, form, and space. Welcome back.
Thank you, sister. Sis, don't do it to me. Ashe. My pleasure. What a beautiful meditation. I enjoy them just as much as y'all now. Listen, I appreciate y'all. I really do. I really do. All right. Woo. Of course, I pull a word. Just gonna set us all on fire for the week. I give thanks. No wonder they call this book White Fire. I always wondered the inspiration behind it. I can speculate that is because it puts us on fire when we read the word. All right. Let's get into the word. Okay. Closing word, y'all. Closing word. For those who don't know, The book that I come from currently is White Fire by Muji. That's where I pull the closing word from. I'll put the affiliate link for that in the chat room as well. I already put the affiliate link. Incredible is the right word. Incredible is absolutely the right word for this book. I haven't put it. It's kind of, you see, like it's not in the greatest shape. I try to do the best that I can, but I haven't put it down since I purchased it. I use it almost every day. I really do. And I definitely use it every time we're in our Sunday meditation, because it always gives a great word. So, and it's so clear, it's so clear. And the thing about Muji's teachings is that I respect and that I love is that it makes it very clear, like, look, don't get caught up in this personhood. We can value it. We can work on it. We can, we're co-creators, all that. That's beautiful. But at the end of it all, this thing we call our person, this thing we call by name and all this kind of stuff, it's not real like that. It's not real like that. Okay. It's a vessel. It is a vessel only. It's a vessel. So when I think about it like that, I think of a ship, or I think of a vase, or I think of, and that's what I see myself as, I see it as just a something to allow the works of God to flow through, and the works of, and God presents itself as me. That's how I look at it. God present itself as me. And if I look at it that way, then that will allow me to be me, value me, love me. Self-love hits different when you look at it like that. I love all of me. I love all of me. Because as I am shown how to listen, and as I am shown how to remember God and, connect with spirit and all of these different things, as I do that, I am each time giving room for God to show itself as me. And so I'm trying to describe it like it takes away the notion of like self-hatred, and self, because it's like, I love me. I am, God is showing itself as me, here it is. It is all of the wonders of God right here. And not just right here, but right there, right there, right there, right there. It's like, so it's just a beautiful thing. I don't know how to describe it. It's not a lot of English words that can really describe the glory of the Almighty and the understanding of God, All right. Because y'all know I could do this. I can go on and on. So let me not. All right. So the word that I'm pulling from today, for those who have, I know some of you all have the White Fire book. It's coming from page 79. I put the link for the book in there in the chat room as well for those who's interested. Page 79. It's only one passage on there, but passage 153. It reads, who gave us this crazy idea that we should know how to live? Does a tree know how to grow? Does a cloud know how to rain? Does the wind know how to blow? Does a road know that it is going somewhere? Please don't know how to live. Let life be its own spontaneous unfolding, and let joy flood your being. Oh my. Who gave us this crazy idea that we should know how to live? Does a tree know how to grow? Does a cloud know how to rain? Does the wind know how to blow? Does a road know that it's going somewhere? Please don't know how to live. Let life be its own spontaneous unfolding, and let joy flood your being. Ashe. 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 Oh, amen. I mean, that is a word. That is a word. The word no is in italics. Every time it's written on there, it's in italics. Like, stop trying to get to know. That's the whole thing. Stop trying to fix, force, and figure out. Just throw it a stop. Be, and you will hear. Okay, be, just be at peace, be grateful, be you, and constantly be with God. It's like, and let life is going, sometimes we've been said, who gave us the crazy idea? We know who gave us the crazy idea. All right, we've been conditioned for sure to believe that we are the ones in control of this thing. Okay, subtly, that's been what we have been taught, especially in the Western world. And I would say the Western world, but we already know the Western world and worldview spans all the way out across the world to have us feeling like we govern stuff, it's up to us like that. Okay. All right. Well, all right, y'all. Let us allow life, how he said, please don't know how to live. Let life be its own spontaneous unfolding, and let joy flood your being. Let joy flood your being. Ashe, we give thanks. May our hearts be light, and may we be courageous enough to allow that. May our hearts be light, and may we be courageous enough. May we continue to heal, continue to get to know and learn God, continue to deepen our faith, continue to allow, continue to release, continue to let go, and allow that beautiful moment where we can just let life do its thing. Let life do its thing. Ashe. Ashe. Give thanks, y'all. Give thanks for gathering today. It's always a good time with y'all. It's always a good time. So I give thanks. I truly do.